If there's one trend that has stood out in the aviation industry within the last few years, is the shift to smaller aircraft compared to the much larger 747s and Airbus A380 superjumbos to cover even the longest of routes. With no further orders for the superjumbo A380s, Airbus is in the process of making the last A380 to be built. Also, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the aircraft has been indefinitely grounded by most airlines, casting further doubt on the superjumbos. While the production is ending for the aircraft, the A380 is still part of several airlines' fleets, and in anticipation of the future air travel demand recovery, we could see a little bit of a comeback for the A380s. So this video will be highlighting some of the airlines that have made plans for the comeback of their A380s. The first airline I'll be highlighting is Emirates, the Dubai-based carrier which happens to be the largest operator of the A380s. With the largest A380 fleet amongst the airlines, it is leading the comeback of the A380 superjumbos as it is already operating flights using the aircraft. Recently, the airline has announced it would be resuming operations of the A380s to more routes, which by the time the winter schedule comes out, the airline will be operating with the aircraft to 27 destinations around the world, including the destinations in North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. It has also been reported that next year, Emirates A380s will also make a comeback to Australian cities such as Sydney, Melbourne, and Perth. Also, among the destinations that Emirates plans to use their A380s, the airline will introduce services with the aircraft to Istanbul, Turkey. Following Emirates' lead in resuming flights using the A380s, British Airways is bringing back 4 of the jets by the end of the year. The London-based carrier is planning to start operations of the flights again with the A380s to select destinations within Europe, such as Frankfurt and Madrid, for crew familiarization purposes during the month of November. Then in December, British Airways plans to operate flights using the A380s to Miami, Los Angeles, and Dubai. Another airline that is looking to bring back some of their A380s to service is Qatar Airways. In what seems to be a reversal of some statements made by the airline executives, Qatar Airways is reactivating its A380s over the grounding of 13 Airbus A350s over concerns over fuselage degradation on the aircraft. So starting December 15, the airline will once again be using the Airbus A380s on routes to London Heathrow and Paris Charles de Gaulle. If you like, you can also confirm this information by going to the Qatar Airways booking website and check for flight departures to both cities on December 15, and you will find flight schedules with the aircraft deployed on flights such as QR9 and QR3 to London. These developments probably will not lead to a grand comeback for the aircraft, though it's for certain going to be positive news for A380 fans around the world. Airbus will not be making more A380s as they're wrapping up production of the aircraft, though these deliveries will be high profile indeed, as Emirates will be receiving the last of the aircraft, along with All Nippon Airways receiving the last of the 3 A380 Flying Honu aircraft they have ordered. While production may have ended, these aircraft will likely have 10 to 20 years of service, and unless the airlines decide to retire them early, you still will have some opportunities to fly the A380s around. Though it's important to say that most of the other airlines who have ordered the A380s and either have retired or grounded them, we may not see the return of service for them, as the overall trend is shifting to 787s, A350s, and the 777X to serve the long-haul routes of the future. That said, with some of the aircraft still with years of service left, there is going to be a niche for the aircraft, airlines who have them in their fleet still, for high-capacity routes to major hubs with limited flight slot availability. The airlines, when the air travel demand resumes in the future, who will be operating the A380s again, will be those who have situations where the business makes sense. The prime example being Emirates with its Dubai-based hub having a connecting service to major hubs around the world. So for those of you who are fans of the Airbus A380, this is going to probably be coming to you as an early Christmas gift. With the anticipated air travel demand recovery in the future, is there any other airlines that you see will be resuming operations with their A380s in the future? I definitely hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene in the Asia Pacific. Thank you for watching and have a great day.